Greetings, everyone. Thank you all for being here with us this evening for the return of RathCo Chat. Now, tonight's topic has to do with things regarding whom we are and how we come to be the person that each of us is today. Now, the reason I chose this topic is due to the level of difference between each human being. And what I mean by that is, take this example. Let's say the two boys are both born into two totally different families. Now, when we are born, we do not get to choose what our parents and family will be like. We are born into confusion, knowing only that which we are taught by our parents or guardians. As a child, we each rely on our parents or at least some sort of adult guardian with our best interest in mind. We hope. But think about this. The first boy is born into a middle-class American family with a mother and father whom both work hard and dedicate themselves to their child, while on the other hand, a few blocks away lives a boy born into a middle-class American family. However, the father of the family may have a drinking problem, and the mother seems to be struggling to make ends meet with her constantly intoxicated husband. Now, of course, the majority of parents in this world today do really want what is best for their children. However, as crazy as it may seem, some parents do not value their children nor think of them as gifts. They see raising a child as an obstacle in their lives, which is very unfair to the child and could result in said child suffering in ways that may result in a poor education. Because how can a child focus on schoolwork if he or she is worried about his parents or his or her parents constantly fighting or being kept awake by an intoxicated parent or loved one? And when this happens, the child is oftentimes left wondering what's wrong with daddy. Or the child may end up actually blaming him or herself for the issues of that child's parents and the arguments that ensue. Now, when I became a father about 16 or 17 years ago, I was absolutely terrified that I would say or do the wrong thing. I could not possibly imagine how any parent could possibly neglect or not care for their own flesh and blood, but sadly it happens in this world. The way in which a person lives, in most cases, begins to shape as a result of the way in which we are raised. For example, some people are born into good families whom teach their children right from wrong while instilling good morals and values in which to live by. Then there are those whom are unfortunately born into a bad family, and what I mean by that is parents whom raise their children to be, I guess you could say, outlaws, or those whom choose to live their lives outside of the law, if you will. These types of families would often see their offspring as disposable tools to achieve a task. For example, there are parents out there, believe it or not, that will teach their children to steal, but then once they are caught, the parents will pretend to be upset, but in reality would scold their child just for getting caught instead of scolding them for doing wrong by stealing. Then there are those whom are born into a family that could care less what the child does, and they pretty much ignore their parental duties as well as their responsibility as a parent. So it may be easy for some of us to say, life is what you make of it, and in some cases that is true. However, if a child is not given the right set of tools to help them through the stages of early life and childhood, then how the hell would they make a better life for themselves when, as a young child, teen, even young adult, they are never shown what support is, what the right way to live is, nor are they taught self-respect. So in many ways, it all boils down to upbringing mainly, in combination with various other factors. However, in my opinion, our lives begin when we are born and the way in which we are raised. However, there are several cases in which parents do everything they can to raise a child the right way, but in spite of their best efforts, their child still ends up in prison or worse. There are so many excellent and amazing parents in the world that, for no reason or fault of their own, are still forced to go through mental anguish at the hands of a child they struggled so much to ensure a bright future for. Perhaps their child got mixed up in drugs, alcohol, or crime. I would just like to say to all of those parents, it is not your fault. You did the very best you could, and you always provided your children with the best that you could. You did not fail. We can only show our children the right way through life. We cannot hold their hands forever. Eventually, everyone must be taught to live on their own. And even though your child was taught properly, that never guarantees a stress-free life. If you ask me, a child is a blessing as well as an amazing gift. But sadly, there are those whom squander and take for granted the gift of parenthood. I would just like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in for this program, RathCo Chat. I sincerely hope that I have helped parents of the world with my words. That is the RathCo goal, in my opinion, is to help others and to create amazing video gaming content. I'm Robert Rath, and this has been a 2024 RathCo Corporation production. Thank you so much. RathCo would be nothing without each and every one of you, and I consider each and every one of you a member of the RathCo family of gamers and friends. You all have my love and respect, and until next time, thank you so much for your support. God bless, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye now. Howdy, folks. I sincerely hope that you all enjoyed this production of the RathCo original program, RathCo Chat. This is the Season 2 pilot episode, so I sincerely hope that you all enjoyed it, and I really hope that I helped at least some of you parents out there. So please be sure to like and subscribe, turning on all notifications for RathCo Gaming, the RathCo's YouTube channel. Also, I consider each and every one of you a member of the RathCo family of gamers and friends. You all have my love and respect, and until next time, see you all on the flip side, and stay safe out there. Have a great evening, and a wonderful future 2025, which is quickly approaching. Later. Thanks for watching.